मौनव्याख्या प्रकटितपरब्रह्मतत्त्वं युवानं करकलितचिन्मुद्रमानन्दमूर्तिं स्वात्मा रामं मुदितवदनं दक्षिणामूर्तिमीडे। त्रिभुवनगुरुमीशं दक्षिणामूर्तिदेवं जननमरणदुःखच्छेददक्षं नमामि। चित्रं बडतरोर्मूले वृद्धा शिष्या गुरुर्युवा गुरोस्तु मौनं व्याख्यानं शिष्यास्तु छिन्नसंशयाः। विषये गुरवे सर्वलोकानां मूर्तये नमः। नमः प्रणवार्थाय निर्मलाय शान्ताय गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने दर्पणदृश्यमाननगरी तुल्यं निजान्तर्गतम् जन्नात्मनि मायया बहिरिवोर्भूतं यथा निद्रया साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोधसमये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयं तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः। इदं दक्षिणामूर्तये। स्यान्निर्विकल्पं पुनः वैचित्र्यचित्रीकृतं मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यभिमः योगी वयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः। इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। कल्पार्थकं भासते साक्षात् तत्त्वमसीति वेदवचसा यो भूसुष्टितान् साक्षात्करणात् भवेन्न पुनरावृत्तिर्भवम्भोनिधौ। श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। खडोदरस्थितमः दीपप्रभाभास्वरं ज्ञानं यस्य तु चक्षुरादिकरणद्वारा बहिस्पन्दते जानामीति तमेव भान्तमनुभाति तत्समस्तं जगत् तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः। इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। ममपीन्द्रियाण्यपि चलां बुद्धिं च शून्यं विदुः स्त्रीबालान्धजडोपमास्त्वमिति शक्तिविलासकल्पितमहा व्यामोहसंहारिणे तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये तदिवाकरेन्दुसदृशः मायासमाच्छादनात् यो भूसुषुप्तः पुमान् प्रागप्स्वाप्समिति प्रबोधसमये यत्प्रत्यभिज्ञायते तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये सर्वास्वस्थास्वपि व्यावृत्तास्वनुवर्तमानमहमित्यन्तःस्फुरन्तं सदा स्वात्मानं प्रकटीकरोति भजतां यो मुद्रया भद्रया श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये पश्यति कार्यकारणतया स्वस्वामिसम्बन्धतः शिष्याचार्यतया तथैव पितृपुत्राध्यात्मना भेदतः स्वप्ने जाग्रति वा य एष पुरुषः मया परिभ्रामितः यस्यैव मूर्त्यष्टकम् Thus, the last verse, that is the 9th verse, Vishve or Jagati Ishvara Buddhi Kartavyaha. Jagati Ishvara Buddhi Kartavyaha. Ishvara Bhavana Kartavyaha. Just as revering Ganga as goddess, revering earth as Prithvi Deva, Devi, Devata. I should imagine, because it is not, right now it is not a fact for me, therefore we have to imagine. Until I understanding it as a fact, I should learn to visualize or imagine. Like if Aham Brahmasmi is not a fact right now, I can learn to imagine that I am Brahman. That is called Ahangraha Upasana. Ahangraha Upasana. In Panchadashi also, our Vidyaranya Swami writes that even if you think it is a self-hypnotism, doesn't matter. You keep saying Aham Brahmasmi, because that is the ultimate truth revealed by Vedas. Therefore, you keep on saying it. You may not understand now, but one point it will hit you. So this is the idea. So here also, this Upasana and sadhana, both are given in that sloka. Uramba sonilo nilombaramaharnaho atho himam shuppuman ityabhati characharatmakamidam yasyaiva mutyashtakam nanyat kinchana vidyate vimrshatam yasmat parasmat vibho tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye namaidam Shri Dakshinamurthy. Nanyat kinchana vidyate vimrshatam yasmat parasmat vibho. So, other than Bhagavan, there is nothing in this creation. That is why Bhagavan said, Maya tatamitam sarvam jagat avyaktamurtina mastani sarva bhutani nachamastani. Where? 9th chapter. 9th chapter of Gita. Bhagavan said, everything I pervade in my unmanifest form. So Bhagavan has said everything there. In Gita, everything is there. Deep philosophy is there. At the same time, how to apply it in your day-to-day life, that is also given in Gita. So, that is what is there. I can learn to imagine that I am Brahman. That is called Ahangraha Upasana. Similarly, this sloka for the ignorant people become a sadhana, and the sadhana prescribed is Vishwarupa Upasana. Thus, in both ways, the sloka has been utilized. And having presented both the Upasana Sadhanam as well as the Didhyasanam, now in the 10th verse, the whole teaching is completed with the Phalashruti. Sarvatmatvamiti putikritamitam yasmadamusmin stave tenasya shravanarthadarthamananat Syadishwaratvam sotaha siddhet punarashtadha parinatam cha aishwaryam avyahatam. Aishwaryam avyahatam. Iti idam sarvatmatva iti sputikritam. Sarmatva miti. Sarvatmat iti. Sarvatmatvam iti. Sputikritam. Idam iti idam. Sarvatmatvam iti. Sputikritam. In this manner, in 9 verses, the Sarvatma Bhava, which is the essence of all Upanishads, has been taught by me. So I was listening to on TEDx, one girl, American lady, went to India and she was telling what I learned from India. So it was very nice talk about her, I mean, giving her. She described all those differences in India, the varieties of, what do you call that? Unity and diversity. The diversity of India and how it is so crowded and then it is so terrible and all those things. She explained that finally she said, there is something beauty about India. That whether you are Muslim or a Christian or Zoroastrianism or Jewish or Hindu, all of them live there together. If you go to a Gurudwara, you will see all religious people are there. Hindus are there, Muslims are there, what you call Sikh people are there, everybody is there. But all of them, they don't consider that one is superior or inferior. Everybody is treated as equal. This is something that is what is our teacher says here. So, this sarvatmatva vidisputikritamitam, they are not looked upon as a Christian or Hindu or a Muslim. They are all looked upon as human beings. As human beings, we are all one. So, idam sarvatmatva vidisputikritam, this manner, 9 verses, sarvatmatva bhava, which is the essence of all the Upanishad has been taught by me. Shankaracharya says in this manner, in 9 verses, I have taught or condensed the essence of all the Upanishads. The essence of Prasthanatrayam I have given. And what is the essence? Sarvatmatvam. And what do you mean by Sarvatmatvam? Sarvam Atma Eva. Everything in the creation is Atma alone. Other than Atma, there is nothing. That's why in Chandogya Upanishad also, the teaching is what? If you know one thing, you know everything. What is that one thing? Then how is that possible? Swetaketu asked. And he gives, if you know clay, all the pots made of clay, you know it. The same way, he gives so many examples there. If you know the iron, then whatever things that is made of iron, even Nakha Nikrindanam also given there. So, nail cutter, it was there. It is not a modern thing. So, nail cutter also made of iron, you will know it. So, like that, this is that Paramatma, you know, that everything in this creation is known to you. We are the one who separates it. The mind is the one who separates it, put tag on everything and classifies it. This is the problem. And that the divisive mind, the mind which divides everything, that is the one to be tackled. So, the so-called anatma is also mithya, which has the content of atma alone, just as the so-called ornaments also are not separate from substance called gold. Similarly, the so-called anatma prapancha also is nothing but atma, with a different name. Names are different, but the substance is only atma. And this is called sarvatmatvam. Sarvam atma iti bhavaha. Sarvatma. Now, this is to be practiced. Okay. It's not for listening and keeping it in the brain for after retirement, one by one, I will take it out and meditate. No. This is all the time one has to think. If you want to put it in our own language, Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam. We can say, or we can also say, Brahma Satya Jaganmithya Jivo Brahmeva Napara. This Vedantic essence has been taught by me. Lord Shankaracharya says, where did I teach it? Amushmin Stave. In this Stotram called Dakshinamurthy Stotram. Here he did not use the word Ashtake because two more added. Therefore, no more Ashtakam. Instead of using the word Ashtakam, he uses the word Stavam. Stave. Stavam is the same as Stotram. Stotram means a hymn or praise of the Lord. In this Dakshinamurthy Stotram that has been taught, and therefore study of Dakshinamurthy Stotram is equal to the study of the Prasthanatrayam. Because the content of Dakshinamurthy Stotram is the same as the content of the Prasthanatrayam, means Upanishads, Gita and Brahma Sutra. In all the Upanishad, Gita and Brahma Sutra, whatever has been taught, that is given in capsule form, and therefore the one who wants to do Vedanta Prasthanatraya Shravana Manana Pramanana Prasthanatrayam Nididhyasanam, he can also do Dakshinamurthy Shravana Manana Nididhyasanam. Dakshinamurthy Stotra Shravana is equal to Vedanta Shravanam, Upanishad Shravanam. Similarly, this Mananam is equal to that Mananam. This Nididhyasanam is equal to that Nididhyasanam. And if that can give Moksha Phalam, this also can give you Moksha Phalam. And therefore, Tena, therefore, wherefore, since Dakshinamurthy Stotram is equal to Prasthanatrayam, Asya Shravana, a person, a seeker of moksha, should do the Shravanam of this work. And what is the Shravanam? Systematic and consistent study of this work for a length of time under the guidance of a competent teacher. So Shravanat, and not only Shravanam, Tat Artha Mananat. One should also do the Mananam to find out whether there are any doubt in accepting this teaching. That's called Mananam, reflection. So each verse, each word, one should sit and think the meaning and reflect upon the meaning. And the meaning is not to be understood as dictionary meaning or a translation. It should be understood as what? Yes, my real nature. To be connected. So then only the Artha Mananat, meaning. And what is this teaching? There is nothing other than me, the Atma. Sarvatmatvam. I alone am in the form of everything. So, when I am enjoying something, let us say I am enjoying Rasagula. That Rasagula is also Bhagavan. The enjoyer is also Bhagavan. The enjoyment is also Bhagavan. This bhavana, if you have, then you are not enjoying. I have previously I said I am all. The word was Tamil Nan. This person, that person. And now I say I am all. Which is not that easily acceptable until the intellect accepts this as a fact without a single protest. Until then, you have to do mananam. Question your own understanding. See, all this teaching you will be able to teach very nicely from the platform. In the classroom also with your children you can teach. But the moment a problem hit your body, small pain, that is enough. The whole teaching will disappear, isn't it? We come back to our mind, intellect, body level. That is where we have to test our knowledge. When a problem comes, that is the time we have to test our knowledge. And then dhyanat. Dhyanam is for that purpose only. To detach ourselves from the body. Dhyanam helps. And later this has to be assimilated so that it becomes my second nature. So Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, Sadhanani. And then Sankirtanad. The word Sankirtanas is given two meaning for those people who are not fit for Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasanam, because they do not have Sadhana Chadushtaya Sampatti. And therefore, everything goes above their head. For those unprepared people, the word Sankirtanam means by mere Parayanam. Itself they will gradually grow. They need not know the meaning. Let them daily chant this Dakshinamurthy Stotram. That itself will give them Sadhana Chadushtaya Sampatti. Later opportunity for Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. This stotra will make you climb all those steps. Therefore, even Parayanam is a form of sadhana. On the other hand, if a person is a qualified person and therefore he has gone through Shravana Manana Nididhyasanam, for those people, what is the next sadhana? If you call it sadhana, Sankirtanam means after I assimilate this wisdom, I communicate this to others. That communication or sharing is another form of Nididhyasanam. See, when you are teaching, that 1 hour you are teaching, your mind has to be single pointed. Otherwise, what will happen? You will start all right, but then end somewhere else. And in between, you tell a joke, then you won't come back to the point. Yeah? Or an example you give, you have to come back to the point, isn't it? This is what. So, that complete concentration. So, single pointed attention is called meditation. It is a very beautiful form of Nididhyasanam because I get a wonderful opportunity to dwell upon the teaching without distraction. As a student, I need not concentrate 1 hour. So now you are all sitting there, so you don't have to. you can put up your face in a smiling and nod also. But I know where the mind is. But you can let your mind roam here and there. Always, whenever we do not, whereas for a teacher, this is not possible. From the first word till the last word, and especially Vedanta means absolute focus is required. Therefore, there is no better meditation because a very definition of meditation is dwelling upon this teaching without distraction. Vijatiya pratyaya ananyariya sajatiya pratyaya pravaha. Sajatiya pratyaya pravaha is called meditation. Therefore, one of the best form of Nididhyasana is teaching, and therefore Shankaracharya says Sankirtanat. Sankirtana got two meanings. One is just Parayanam, another is teaching. So, and when a student takes the teaching form of Nididhyasanam, there is a byproduct result also. Now, what is that? For a teacher it becomes a sadhana, and for the student it becomes a learning opportunity by which the parampara is maintained. If all the jnanis remained quietly in a cave in meditation without sharing, we would not have got this knowledge. And therefore, it has got twofold benefit: maintenance of the Guru Shishya Parampara and continuous flow of this knowledge. The perennial flow of this knowledge, like a Jnana Ganga, Guru to Shishya. That is also very important. Teaching has to continue. That was our vision of our Gurudev. When he came down from Himalayas, he wanted this teaching to continue. because of the British and foreign rule, our Guru Shishya, Gurukula Vasa, was totally destroyed. And old ancient time, our students used to go to the Guru, stay with them, learn the teaching. Before they entered into Grihastha Ashrama, they were all well educated in Dharma Shastra and also Jnana Shastra. But that system was totally destroyed by British. And as a result, what happened? Modern education, Western education, no doubt it gives you job, etc., but then it has destroyed the culture. So that is what Gurudev observed. He was also modern educated. He knew what was missing. So he wanted this knowledge of our rishis to come to our houses. So it was missing in every household. So that's why he said, I want to make, what is that? I'm not here to convert anybody. I'm here to convert Hindus to Hinduism. If that is done, everything is done. So the problem was Hindus were not proud of their own culture. And that was his intention. So therefore he worked tirelessly 40 plus years to maintain this Guru Shishya Parampara. And he trained teachers also. So many generations, 16th or now it is the 19th course we are going to do. So many teachers were trained. That's why he called it a Sandipani Sadhanalaya. So Sandipani Rishi's ashram, Bhagavan Krishna went to learn. So that is the idea here. So then what happens? Sarvatmatva vibhuti. Thus, following all these sadhanas, he will get the result. What is the result? Sarvatmatva maha vibhuti syat. He will attain the greatest glory, called Sarvatmatvam. Sarvatmatvam means the wisdom that I am everything. There is no second thing to frighten me, to harass, to torture, to hurt me, to limit me, to isolate me. So that one, I am one, then there is no fear. Whenever there is two, there is also a dvaidatvi bhayam bhavati. When you think of number, this person is other than me, then only the fear is. This person is myself. What is that? Our Gurudev used to say, in the middle of the night, suddenly the husband hear a sound coming from the basement. Ground floor. Ground floor, there is a kitchen and all that. Upstairs they were sleeping. And wife got up frightened. Oh, must be a thief. Must have entered the kitchen. So the husband, she nudged the husband. Hey, why don't you go and see? Nah, there is nothing. No, you are so scared. That is why you don't want to go. Yeah, I don't know. I married a coward like that. So it has hit his ego. Now he said, for one reason, for two reasons I don't want to go. Why? One reason, if there is nobody there, then unnecessarily I got up and went. Suppose there is somebody, that is the second reason. I don't want to go. Second reason I don't want to go. Okay. Then finally she pulled him, pushed him, and he got up. He took one, stick in his hand, as in case there is a problem. So slowly, step by step, he came down and ready to strike. A shadow he saw moving, ready to strike. And as he was about to strike, what did he see? His own son, teenager son. Now what happened? All the fear gone, isn't it? Why? There is one. Ye to mera hi hai. This is my child. That oneness comes immediately. There is no fear. Thought there is no second thing to frighten me, to harass, to torture me, to hurt me, to limit me, to isolate me. There is no second thing at all. This division is made by the mind. So this, if you understand, mind will still see division. There is no question about it. Even a Jivan Mukta Purusha also see things different, but he knows that it is not there. That is the idea. This non-dual status is called Sarvatmatvam, which is Vamha Vibhuti, which is the greatest glory called Kaivalyam, non-dual state. And not only that, look at the fourth line. Ashtada parinatam aishwaryam cha. Ashtata parinatam aishwaryam cha means Ashtamurti, Dakshinamurti, Aikyam. Eightfold Aishwaryam is Ishwaratvam, which means Dakshinamurti Bhavaha. So I will attain the status of Ashtamurti Dakshinamurti. That means Vishwarupa Dakshinamurti Aikyam. I can claim that I am the all-pervading Dakshinamurti. Mayyeva sakalam jatam mai sarvam pratishtitam mai sarvam layam yati. Kaivalya Upanishad. Is it? Mayyeva sakalam jatam mai sarvam pratishtitam. No, it's not there. Not this way. Some other way it is there. Yeah. So, Ashtada Parinatam Aishwaryam means Ashtamurti, Dakshinamurthy, Aikyam. Now, what are the Ashtamurti? Bhurambasa Nilo Nilumbaramaharnatho Himam Shuppuman. 5 elements. Aharnatha, Surya, Chandra, and this person. Jiva, looking at it. Ashtamurti Ved Deva Pujanam. Ramana Maharshi also talks about it. Now, there are some people who translate this Ashtada Parinatam as Ashtamaha Siddhi. Various miraculous powers like Anima, Mahima, Anima, Mahima, Anumatra becomes small. Like Hanumanji became mosquito. Machaka Samana Sharira. When he entered Lanka, Machaka Samana Sharira. People ask what happened to the ring Ramchandraji gave. That also became mosquito size. Because ring become bigger than mosquito, right? That also become mosquito size. What can you do? That is Anima, Mahima, Deha Vishala Parama Aruai. So, huge body. And when he burned Lanka, he assumed a huge form. At the same time, lightweight. So, Anima, Mahima, Lakhima, Lakhu, Garima. Garima is huge, heavy. Then the Trinavarta was coming. Bhagavan, Balakrishna, little baby Krishna became heavy. Yashodaji could not carry him, so she put him on the ground. And that Krishna, this Trinavarta lifted. And as he lifted, he was light. Then as he kept going up, it became heavier. He could not handle it. So that power. Then Prapti. Patala Vasinaha Brahmaloka Prapti. Sitting in Patala, what is going on in Brahmaloka, he knows. Wow. You are all doing that now. You all have Prapti. What is happening in the corner of the world, you know it through CNN and other cable news. Yeah, cell phone. Prapti. Then what is that? Aishwaryam is there. What do you call that? Ishwaratam, Ishwarabhavaha. Wherever you go, you get the best seat. Everybody welcome you. May I sit down and all that. So these are the eightfold, what you call siddhis. Ashtamaha siddhi. Lakima, Garima, Prapti, Prakamya, Ishitvam, Vashitvam. Vashitvam means you attract. Bhagavan Krishna was able to attract everybody. great eightfold miraculous powers also the jnani will get. If that is the translation given, everybody will start Dakshinamurthy Stotram for getting powers. Not only that, we will also wrongly conclude that every jnani should have miraculous powers. Don't start thinking about that. Then you start looking. Because, this Hindi में कहावत भी है ना ऐसी, चमत्कार दिखाए तो नमस्कार मिलते हैं. If you don't show chamatkar, you don't get namaskar. So, not necessary every jnani has to show miracles, because jnani doesn't believe in that. His interest, every chamatkar, all miracles are within Maya. So he is Mayatita Purusha. So therefore there is no question of accepting these miracles. Ashtata Parinatam Aishwaryam has nothing to do with miracles. Jnanam does not include miracles, and therefore it should be translated as oneness with the all-pervading Dakshinamurthy. Not only that, Ishwaratvam. Cha, in the third line, Ishwaratvam, Swamitvam, he become a Swami, a master of everything. Swami means what? Master. Master of himself is called Swami. That means he is no more a dasa. He is no more a bound person. Swami means he is a released person. Mukta Purushaha. So Ishwaratvam means Swamitvam. Swamitvam means mastery. Mastery means what? Release of or freedom. I am no more affected by, tormented by the world and its events. That's why Bhagavan said, Dukkheshu anukniktamanaha sugeshu vigadasprihaha vitaraga bhayakrodhaha stitadhir muniruchyate yas sarvatran abhisnehaha yattat prapya shubhashubham nabhinandati nadveshti tasya prajna pradishtita. Samadukha sukha sustaha samaloštashma kanchanaha tulya priya priyo dhiraha tulya nindatma samstutihi manapa manayo tulyaha tulyo mitrari pakshayo. All these are all the lakshanas. Varieties of situation come and go. Birth happens in family, death happens, money comes and money goes. But those fluctuations would not have the capacity to enslave me. I am unaffected by the events of life. Why? All the events, however intense they are all mithya. This mithyatva bhavam is very important. Until that comes, Vedanta will not be understood. This equanimity is called Swamitva. And whoever does not have the equanimity is Aswami. Say, Ayya Swami, Aswami, Ayya Swami. All these samsari are Asamis. Jnani alone is Swami, and Swami is always named so and so Ananda. Swami so and so Ananda, isn't it? Asami is so and so Dukhi only. Dukhi you need not add in his name. Yeah, you can read that in the face. The very gloom indicate that he is a samsari. And this moksha is also swasthaha. It has come from, it is not discovery of the very nature. Swastha means natural freedom, he claims. So, Puti Kritamadam Yasmadamushmin Stave Tenasya Shavanat Tadarthamananat Dhyanachya Sankirtanat Sarvatvatva Maha Vibhuti Sahidam Syad Ishwaratvam Swataha. Swataha. That Swataha, it has come naturally. It is not a forced one. See, that is why mind is the product of Maya. And what is Maya? Maya is I lost it. It's okay. What is Maya? Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Right? Now, if you look at Tattvabodha, go back to Tattvabodha, when it comes to the makeup of our Antakarana, all the Tanmatras, the Tanmatras means the principle of the Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apa, Prithvi. And out of that Tanmatra, the Sattvic Amsha has gone into the makeup of our subtle body. Manaha, Buddhi, Ahankaram, Chittam. So what is the natural state of mind? Sattva. Only mind is sattvic nature when only it is considered its original nature. Rajas and tamas is added means it is not its original nature. So, swataha means what? Mind level also, if you look at it, its own original state. And you talk from the standpoint of Paramatma, then what is that? That is a natural state, original state. Our real nature is Paramatma. That equality is called Swamitvam. And whoever does not have this equality is not Swami, Aswami. So Jnani alone is Swami. That's why we call it as all named after Ananda. Swami Shanta Dukhi. Shanta Ananda. Dukhi is enough. You don't have to say Aswami. And this moksha is also swastaha. Swataha siddhe tat punarashtada parinatam cha aishwaryam avyahatam. It is only discovery of the very nature. It has not come from outside. Swastaha means natural freedom. He claims. This is called Jivan Mukti, which will lead to Videha Mukti, which is the phalam of Dakshinamurthy Stotra, Shravana Manana Nididhyasanam. Now with this, Dakshinamurthy Stotram is over. Iti Srimad Shankaracharya Virichitam Dakshinamurthy Stotram Sampurnam. So I have completed it. We can chant one more time the whole Dakshinamurthy Stotram to offer our prostrations to Dakshinamurthy, who is our presiding deity here. Vishwam darpana drishyamana nagari tulyam nijandargyatam Pashyannatmani mayaya bahirivor bhutam yatha nidraya Yat sakshat kurute prabodasamaye swatmanamevatvayam Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Namayidam Shri Dakshinamurtaye Bijasyantarivankuro Jagatitam Prang Nirvikalpam Punaha Maya Kalpita Desha Kala Kalana Vaishitra Chitri Kritam Maya viva vichrumbhayatyapimaha yogi vayasvechaya tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye namayidam Shri Dakshinamurtaye Yasyaiva spuranam sadatmagamasat kalparthagam bhasate Sakshat Tattvamasiti Vedavachasa Yo Bodhayatyashritan Yat Sakshat Karanat Bhavenna Punaravrittir Bhavambho Nidho Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Namayidam Shri Dakshinamurtaye Nana Chitra Gadodharastidamaha Diba Prabhabhaswaram Jnanam Yasya Chuchakshuradikarana Dvara Behispandade Janamiti Tameva Bhandam Anubhatyetas Samastam Jagate Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Namayidam Shri Dakshinamurtaye Deham pranamapindriyanyapi chalam buddhim cha shunyam viduh Stri balandha jadopamaastvahamiti Branta vrisham vadinah Maya Shakti Vilasa Kalpidamaha Vyamoha Samharine Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Namayidam Shri Dakshinamurtaye Grasta Divakarendu Sadrishaha Maya Samachhadanat स्वस्वामी संबंधतः शिष्याचार्यतया तथैव पितृपुत्राध्यात्मना भेदतः स्वप्ने जाग्रति वाय एष पुरुषः समामितः तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं दक्षिणामूर्तये नाथो हिमांशु पुमान् यस्यैव मूर्त्यष्टकम् यस्मात् परस्मात् विभो श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं दक्षिणामूर्तये तत्त्वमुत्तुडीकृतमिदम् अधमुष्मिंस्तवे श्रवणार्थदर्थमननात् ध्यानाच्च सङ्कीर्तनात् स्वात्मत्वमित् विभूतिसहितं स्यादीश्वरत्वं परमष्टता परिणतं च ऐश्वर्यमव्याहतम् ऐश्वर्यमव्याहतम्. Okay. With that, we conclude the Dakshinamurthy Stotram very successfully. Now the next topic, next book you want to take is Brahma Sutra, right? We will do that after the holidays. Because holidays, this summer I am traveling so much, lot of travel. So in and out it will get disturbed. So we have to have continuous flow. September will start. We have to get the book also. Anybody is going to India, they can buy. Going. Oriental books. I'll give you you can get that book. Because that is easy to understand. But the book that is published by CIF is very elaborate. It has got so many other commentaries also. That's why. Two volumes. You can also have that just for reference. If you want to study in depth. Yeah. In-depth study if you want to have. But the problem is, if you are not initiated into the tradition of Bhashya and the Tika, etc., how to read, how to understand, those things are not known, it will be difficult. Even if they translate into English, those English are also not very easy English. They are all very ancient English. It's a tough, but this one is very easy to understand. So we take that book. And Brahma Sutra I will take only in person, not online. Online people have to come. There is no choice. The lecturer at home watching me with a cup of coffee is over. You have to make that pilgrimage to the ashram. Okay? All right. Thank you. Yeah, but 2 weeks I'll be here. 2 weeks enough. No, no, but you have to give time to Swaminiji also, right? Yeah. She's going to take Bhagavatam, right? Yeah. Good. Give her time. But she wants to take only one class. Ah, that's a problem. She doesn't want to take more classes. Huh? Oh, you want to shift it to Monday? Her class. I will look at the calendar. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om